Hello everyone, happy Thursday and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope everyone's week is going well and I appreciate you joining me as we're going to be jumping back into Icarus to complete the final operation of the storyline. We've got a bunch of other stuff to do on the map, but this is the last mission of like the narrative story that we've been playing. So pretty excited to do that. Hopefully it goes well. Haven't done much since the last stream, just got on and like stocked up on a bunch of ammunition, which hopefully is going to carry us through this. We'll find out. Let me say hello to everybody and then we're going to jump in and get started. Kevin, Marisol, Brand, Sarah, Wander, Lily, Pi, Christy, welcome. I see the Christy one in there. Hey Beatles, good to see you. All right, so we only have one new friend. We only have one new friend, but we have to pick him up on the way by. The slinker that we left behind the last time, that got stuck in this, I don't know, canyon, crevasse, whatever you want to call it, has grown up. So we're going to come up through here and pick up, the default name for it's Simba at the moment, but we're going to pick them up on the way by, see what we got, and then drop them off, probably at this little outpost. The mission takes place in the Arctic. It just says Northern Arctic. So I'm guessing that that's going to be somewhere in this dead zone, or not dead zone, but like the unmapped area. We haven't been here. And you can see like the Arctic goes up further this way. So I don't actually know, but I'm assuming it's over there. So let's get ourselves settled. Let's see. Didn't do too much, like I said. I've got 2 stacks of every type of ammunition. I did go through and make all of our rifle rounds armor piercing just for the heck of it. Everything is... Oh no, everything's not repaired. It's just saying everything's repaired. No, it's not. Let's repair the shotgun. And then we've got a bunch of different arrows. I've got a stack of lithium shells for the shotgun. We should be like more than enough ammunition. We've got our flamethrower. It's actually in my pocket this time. And other than that, we're good. I did change out my modules, which I almost never do. But I changed them to get the pheromone module. So our tame, 50% extra stamina and 25% movement speed. So we'll be able to get over there pretty quickly. I don't like to take mounts on missions. You guys know that. But I think we're going to, especially since it's the Arctic, because if you remember, when we were over here, it was just Yeti after Yeti after Yeti, and then the Vespers were everywhere. Like, I want to be able to kind of run through this if we have to, and then we'll put him somewhere safe. We'll put Slinky somewhere safe and leave him behind, but I did switch it out so at least we'd be able to run even faster. And then, like I said, that's pretty much it. Other than that, we're good to go. I've been waiting. Okay, good. It's late enough. Let's wash our hands. And put on our pajamas. And burn a piece of charcoal and sleep. I've been playing so many other games recently that I keep messing up and trying to hit E when it's F. E when it's F. It was cool. Good to see you. Did I give up on Windrose? Nope, definitely did not. We'll be back to that probably on Sunday. I'm just alternating between the two since we haven't played Icarus in a couple of, like a week, maybe a little bit more. So we're just alternating between everything, but we are going to be back to that for sure. Some animal food to take with us. Let me grab our warm weather drinks. We've got a coffee with cream and a green tea and my hot water thermos. So we'll be able to stack some heat buffs with that. And then let's go... I don't know if we have to go inside. I don't know if we have to talk to somebody. Let's take the mission from right here. We might not have to go into Eden at all. Let's find out.
Prospector, this is it. We've got their location.
We do have to go talk to Victor. Okay.
Before they start the terraforming process. Get to Eden and come and see me now.
Hey, John, good to see you. I haven't done uranium mining yet. Nope. That is one of the things on the list that we need to do once we finish the story. Well, tonight's the finish of the story. Then we still have some side missions. We have more traders to unlock. We have uranium mining to do. Lots to be done on the map still. There's still a ton of the map that we haven't even gone to. Like, there's a lava zone over here. I'm guessing there's something over here. It'd be weird if that was a dead spot. There's obviously lava over here because there's a lava boss. We have a lot of ground we haven't even covered. Alright, I think Victor's the one in the back, right? We established that the last time. After I got lost trying to find him. I think he's the one back here. Yes.
We'll get through this. Just stick to the plan.
Are you not Victor?
I've got your back. Just stay sharp. I've got eyes everywhere. Don't worry about it.
If we abandon it and try to pick it up again, we're gonna have to wait 10 minutes.
Don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah, it's clearly broken. Clearly broken. Let's try to log out, log back in really quick. That's actually going to be faster for us than it would be to it'll be faster to do this than to like abandon it. If we have to abandon it, we will. But when you abandon a mission, there's like a 10-minute cooldown before you can take it again. We could obviously find something to do for those 10 minutes, but let's give this a try first. We've been doing pretty good since it was the first mission that we had some issues with it being bugged out too. I guess if it's gonna bug out, better right at the beginning than like at the end. Especially for this map where you have to physically come back here. It's not like some of the other ones where you can bring the mission board with you and just take it or drop it on the go.
If I had anything useful, I'd share it.
Okay. Yep, that didn't fix it. Where's the board? Oh, here it is. Alright, so we're going to abandon it. And then we have a 10-minute timer before we can get back into it. When we can do that, I'm going to take it from this board instead of the one at the base. I don't know if that's a problem, but we'll try it. The new friend is I mean, that's a longer than 10-minute excursion. Let's sell some fish. New friend would be a big back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Clean out the plant matter. And ditch those. Okay. I did take the mission and drop it once before when I was logged in, deciding, you know, making my ammo and stuff. I picked up the mission and then dropped it because the first step of this mission, once we talk to Victor, we have to get our cold resistance up to a certain percentage. And so I wanted to mess around and see if I was going to have to do something crazy. Where was it going? Victor's up here. Where's the ramp? Right there. Nope, we're going to the fish vendor. Also up the ramp, though. So yeah, I wanted to check and see, like, with my armor and my drinks and all of that, like, what counted, how to get it back. You can change the difficulty on Winrose once your world is created. That's cool. We tried it, but I didn't see it obviously anywhere in the settings where you could change it. So I'm thinking since I did it before and abandoned it and it was fine, it might have been taking it from my home board that was the issue. You can change it when you're selecting which save to load. Oh, okay. I did start over a new, easier difficulty world. Where I discovered that you can bring your character and its inventory, Valheim style, over into a different map. But the doctor never showed up. Yeah, I can't take another 5, so why bother? The doctor guy never showed up because it was like, it was marked off. Even the POIs on the new map were marked off that my character had already done them. So it was an interesting, like, overlap. Hey, Velma, good to see you. You've been doing that, rotating worlds to get enough copper. Hey, Chicklick, you can summon the doctor at the bonfire. Okay.
Hello. Appreciate it. Come back soon.
Well, that's cool. So it looks like I've got a couple options then. Right now I have 3 maps going. One that I started to try to use my original character. The original one that I streamed. And then a new one with a new character on an easier difficulty. So I guess it'll be a surprise on Sunday which one I decide to stream in. Let's bring some of this stuff home. Because I can make more... We can feed our... We'll make more, food for our friends. Just trying to evenly empty these things. If you delete the bonfire and move it, he disappears. Oh, okay. Then you can summon him back by using a bonfire. Got it. That's cool. I was messing around with the different maps, but very specifically didn't go any further than we got. So even with a couple maps going, I still have not actually gone any further than what we streamed the other night. Alright, we've got a lot of food in here, actually, so I guess we don't really need the fish. I'll make it anyway. Slinky is right here. Nope, didn't want you. I wanted this one. No skill points. Okay. I still need to level up Slinky a little bit further to try to get him the fall damage perk. You can fire him if he gets annoying too. That's funny. That is funny. The money in there. The plant matter goes in here. We're going to take cake. What else am I going to take? Probably bring some big breakfasts. Banana bread might be a good one. For my... Might swap this jerky for this one. This one's a good stamina one. If I do this for stamina, this one for my health. This is also stamina and health. I mean, we have the cake. The cake spoils really fast. Like, trying to travel with slices of cake. We'll definitely end up wasting it. Because I think the cake lasts... Like, the the buff lasts for like 40 something minutes, but the slice of cake only lasts like 20 or 30. Creatures try to walk in my door in this all the time. I don't know what it is about this staircase, but I constantly have stuff attacking the bottom of my staircase. Not even the bottom. They come up the door. They come up to the door. I really don't need this bacon. I'll do it anyway. I will do it anyway. I did contemplate gating it. I'd have to, like, build a little platform down there to put a gate on. Where was I coming with this? Let's put this in. Go grab my titanium. We can do that, too. See you later, Pie. Good at the platinum, too. Bow out so we run faster. Let's grab that. I'm not going to deal with the copper or the gold at the moment. I already have a ton of it. Like, really more than I need. The poison injection that you buy is kind of wild. Like, I contemplated just fighting the worm bosses a few more times off screen. I never really ended up having the time to do it, but the fact that I still have 97 minutes of poison immunity because of it is kind of crazy. I think this cave is a bee cave. I think. There's the bees. There's the bees. Knifing bees is still the weirdest thing. Alright, how much platinum do we have? Ooh, a lot. A lot. Let's put that in a bag. I guess it's been longer than I thought since I came over here. Because that is a lot of platinum. Oh, I missed. I missed again. What the heck? Trying to see how good the bow would do. We're gonna take that, and I'll take the head. I don't need the meat. But I missed. I still haven't really fought one of those. I mean, I killed one, but it wasn't a good time. The, like, under the sand things. It's basically a crocodile, but when it first starts coming at you, it's underground. Like those stupid swamp things. So you kind of have to wait for it to be right on you. Come out and try to attack you, and then you can fight it. Which in theory probably really isn't that bad, but I wasn't expecting it the first time I engaged with one, so it was like right on me. I'm like, oh no, this was a terrible idea. It was fine. But I had a moment where I was like, this might have been the worst idea I've had in a while. I left my door open. What was I thinking? Alright, yeah, we have 600 in here. I'm gonna save some of this, because platinum ore can be used to make composites. So I'm not going to smelt all of it. Just some. That can go in here along with the raptor head. Oh, let's bring the heads, actually. Let's bring the trophies and sell them when we're in there. Has it been 10 minutes? Yep. But we're not going to take it from there. We're going to go inside, but it has been 10 minutes, so let's go do that. We'll stop at the trader. Hopefully the fact that this is in the Arctic means, and we're going there for like Mo, who's alive, will save us from the radioactive NPCs. They're not really any harder than the other ones, but they remind me of ghouls and they freak me out. Alright,
Hi
you...
That's the sort of treat. Come back anytime.
Oh, okay. Nope, we're fine. I thought that was gonna hurt. Alright, let's take the operation again.
Prospector, this is it. We've got their location. We can only hope you get there before they start the terraforming process. Get to Eden and come and see me now.
Okay. Let's try this again. Fingers crossed, everybody.
The less you know, the safer you are.
Oh no.
Where could they be coming from?
Well. Hey, Clinic, good to see you. We already tried logging out and logging back in. We already abandoned the quest and picked it up again, so it wasn't the fact that it was in here. I hope it's not just broken on this save now. I shouldn't have abandoned it once I took it. Like, I took it to test the cold thing, and then I abandoned it so we could listen to all the dialogue again on stream. I shouldn't have done that because I broke it.
Keep your eyes open.
Let's try leaving Eden and going back. Literally the only thing we haven't already done. So maybe if we... Okay. Well, I mean, leaving Eden worked, but I guess we don't get to listen to that dialogue again. Sorry, guys. That's really weird, but I'm gonna take it. It wasn't crazy dialogue. It was really just them going back and forth about trying to catch up to Mo before she does what she's gonna do, because the final step in the process that she's starting is actually putting the enzymes in. So we're trying to get there before she actually puts the enzymes in, because if she does, we all have basically 0 chance of survival, is the gist of the dialogue that you missed.
Do you think they'll actually listen to our findings this time?
Alright, let's see. Entry code. There's 2 of them. Probably related to the fact that I took it and gave it up. Alright, so travel to the cave to get to the northern Arctic. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Northern Arctic is this way, guys. So Simba's gonna wait. I thought...
Iris, I know we're looking for a miracle here, but we have to be prepared for the fact we might not get home from this mission. Were you able to get a message off to your family?
Well, I had a template selected when I first joined. I assumed that if I don't return to orbit in time, the UDA will just send that one.
That was a while back. You sure you don't want to dictate a new one? I can give you some privacy.
Yes, I'm sure, because we won't be dying here. I can't think like that, Vic. There's too many lives at stake here for us to slip up and get emotional.
In that regard, you're correct. We'll soldier on. Together.
Okay, so we're not at all going where I thought we were going. So, Simba's gonna have to wait. We'll pick Simba up later. The good news is we don't go over there. It's totally fine. Like, nothing's gonna happen to him. Alright, so let's focus on preparing ourselves. I don't feel like dealing with those guys, which is why I'm taking such a long route home. Let's get ourselves set up. It's already almost 1 in the afternoon, so we might as well wait, sleep, so I have my full rested bonus. And then leave in the morning. So let's arrange everything. We only need 1 of those door codes. To be honest, I don't think we need any of them. Like, as long as I had it, like if I jotted down 3326, I don't think we need to have the note with us at all. But I'm going to keep one on me just in case. We can always drop it once we're out there. I'm going to drop one out here. Eventually they decay. Because you can't destroy it. But eventually its durability will wear down, and that will be gone. Alright, we've got all the ammo, we've got all the weapons. I did, we're not wearing our, like, fancy, not fancy, but like our fight armor. Because it's actually not as warm. So we're doing this in our composite armor. It is the warmer option. Our cold resistance was 70 instead of 65, and that's without taking any of our hot drinks or anything, so we should be totally fine going out there. Totally fine. Let's refill our oxygen. So we have that ready. I obviously need to keep this canteen. We're not going to start drinking hot drinks when we're still, in the desert. Okay, that didn't need much, but I just want to charge it up so that we are at full since we're going through a cave. Charge this. We're just killing time. Let's charge the knife. I want to go back and get another one of those battery chargers, like the charging stations. It was another thing on my, you know, maybe I'll do it off-screen list, but that I never played off-screen. Yeah, see, look, there's a Moa trying to come in the front door. It's fine. It's not aggressive. It's not attacking the door. It's just trying to path itself through the house. Which is strange. Like, I've had a lot of bases in Icarus. A lot of staircases. A lot of bases. I've never had them just casually try to come up this way. You guys have food? Barely. Do they eat the eggs, actually? I don't even know. I think because that food shop is so close to the... Oh, looks like they're eating it. It's so close to the chicken coop that it equally lays eggs in there and where they're supposed to. Okay, see now... Now it sensed me because I got too close. I'm leaving that in my kitchen. That lives there now. Let's cook up this food. It's not very much, but it will... The animals do better. Like, they get more from cooked food than raw food, so... I don't know if they eat honey anymore. I haven't tested it. I used to put the honey in the electric trough thingy to get the Omni feed, which obviously doesn't work anymore. But I wonder if they'll eat honey. I mean, I think they're eating eggs at the moment, so they probably will. Actually, they're not. They're standing here hungry, but they're not. Okay, good. Yeah, they'll eat the honey, so that's a good thing to put in there, too. Good job, Ed. Oh, you were all hungry. Yeah, they were really hungry. Alright, well, let's go grab another stack. We've got tons of it. Oh. I just closed myself on the wrong side of the gate. Got tons of honey. I have too much beeswax. I forget what I used to use that for because I don't remember having such an excess. Gonna add the eggs. I wasn't going to because they're so close to spoiling, but even that close to spoiling, it was still 6 minutes. That's kind of a long time. Alright, we're gonna pack food for the Slinky. The Slinky. Slinky's gonna bring food too. So I think we're gonna do a fish gruel for the stamina. And then probably do we want health and stamina regeneration? Well, maybe I'll do meat gruel. Yeah, I'll bring some fish gruel, some meat gruel, and I'll just bring some seed feed as well. So that we have a couple different options for him. Hey, Abby, good to see you. So let's break those out. We'll bring, just say 3 of each. I'm pretty sure he only has 2 food slots. I think. So the seed feed's like the backup. How many food slots do you have? Yeah, he's got 2 food buff spots. So the rules are going to be the main, and then we'll bring some seed feed with us as a backup. I'm not going to grab it yet, because obviously I want it to stay good. The knife does go through power quickly. It still works. Like, it does the same amount of damage without having it be powered. So we just lose the extra electric damage, that 30 electric damage, and the conversion into carbon paste. We lose that, but it still does the same, like, regular knife damage. So it's not like it's a problem if it dies. Oh, they changed this. Last week's update was an update to quality of life on this thing, and I hadn't looked at it yet. So now there's a repair threshold, which is really nice, because before, if you did repair all, it would literally repair everything. And sometimes something's like, it's not that damaged. So now you can set it to where if it's over whatever you choose, right? But if, like, right now the default is 90. So if something's like 91% durability, it will not repair it, which is nice. There's also separate armor, workshop item, and equipment buttons instead of, like, literally everything. I don't really have anything that I need to repair, but supposedly it's also more clear, like, if you're missing something to be able to repair, it's more clear what you need. Like, it'll be clearer and more obvious, like, oh, no, you can't do this because you don't have enough iron or whatever it ends up being. Alright, let's take a look at my health stuff. What am I at with that? 2 stacks of health elixirs. Cooling bandages. Suture kits and bandages. You only have 1 heat bandage. Oh, those are in my inventory. It might be worth making a few more of those since we're going into the cold. Granted, we're going into the cold with a lot Oh, you can make bandages out of the spider silk too. That's cool. We're going to the cold with a really high resistance. Okay, fiber, oxide, and charcoal. Or we can do it with wool. Or spider silk, oxide, and charcoal. That seems like the best way to do it. Maybe not. I use all my spider silk to be platinum weave. Oh, I got tons of wool, though. Hey, little lady. Good to see you. Charcoal. What was the other one? Oxide. Heat bandages. Yeah, we can make 3 with what we've got here, which is totally enough. We'll top it off. That gives us 4 total. Hopefully we won't even need 1. But, you know, with my luck, if we don't bring 1, that is absolutely when we'll need it. Everything will just go horribly sideways. Horribly, horribly sideways. It's almost time. I know we're not doing anything interesting. I'm just kind of wasting time. But I really want to have the full rested bonus when we go. Everything's full. I emptied all my bags. Got plenty of spare tools and stuff. I think we're good. Our armor's at 92%. Not worth wasting composites to fix. Do you think I need to craft? We could do with more electronics. I would like to build the platforms. The orbital exchange. We can go inside and use the Eden one pretty easily because we're so close. But for certain things like mounts and stuff, it would be really convenient to just have them right here. Like, this chicken is not going back to space. I will end up murdering it here if I don't have a spot closer because it's absolutely terrible. This thing. The orbital exchange interface. So we just need more titanium plates, more composites, and a beacon. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't think we need the dropship landing pad. We don't really use our dropships that way. But it's on the list of things, right, that we need to do. Let's see. I should have plenty of titanium. Yeah, we've got tons. It takes a lot. I think it's like 3 or 4 per plate. Yeah, 3 per plate. So you can make 22. And we needed how many? Oh, we only needed 15. Okay, so that's enough. And then I think I have a beacon. Yeah, we have the one from the quest. Let's see if that counts or if I actually have to make my own. Will that count? It does count. Okay, good. I was hoping that it would. So this will be fun. I'll probably put it out back right behind our animal pen. Because I feel pretty good about our animal pen size now. I don't think I'm going to need to expand it any further. And I would hope that by landing on the pad, no damage, like, overflows. Maybe I should put it, like, up the hill. There we go. It doesn't say it takes power. Like, the dropship landing pad says it takes 500 power. But this one doesn't say it takes power, so I'm interested to see if that is accurate. Or if it's just not listed here. I thought we were going to be able to just get in tonight and just, like, get right to it. Get on our way. So, hopefully we get it done tonight. Because we're already, what, 45 minutes in? And we really haven't even started. Five more seconds. Alright. Let's grab this thing. Wow, its durability is 14 million. What a weird number. 14,100,654. Yeah, like maybe we should put it up here. Must be placed outside. I was going to say, we might have to build a platform for it. It probably has to be on a platform. The way it's like sinking into the ground. Oh no. Okay, well we could put it out here without a platform. I can always move it later. Oh yeah. Cool. It doesn't actually take power, which is funny because it has a computer screen and lights. So I'm not sure if that's just an oversight, but I'll take it. I love the idea of this thing. It's not as relevant at this location, right? It doesn't matter as much because we have Eden right there. But the concept of this thing, the fact that we can add it now, is amazing. Imagine that at the Prometheus base, so I don't have to keep running up the hill to drop stuff off. It just always comes where we want it to be. Magical. Alright, just about time that we can sleep, so we're going to go inside. Stick the knife on the charger. I'd like to say leave it on the charger, but will I remember to take it back? Not sure. Hopefully I will. It's a glaring empty spot on my hotbar, so... I also forgot to go put this meat out there. Because I gave them the honey, so they don't really need this. Give it to them anyway, because I made it for them. Hi, Lamb Chop. Alright, now it's after. Okay, so we're gonna wash our hands. Put on our jammies. Oh no, my inventory was actually full. Crap. Okay, let me grab my stuff back. I didn't realize my pockets were that full. That hasn't been a problem in the past. Turn the raw meat, like, we're gonna make the white meat into regular meat. How much space do I lose? Yeah, it's still too much. Carrying that much extra that we weren't carrying before? It's the bones and the carbon paste. The bones and the carbon paste. That's the downside to the pajamas. We're also carrying way more ammunition than I normally would have. So, like, baseline running around, I don't usually have that much stuff. I'm going to put the note in a bag as well. And that should be good. Hey, Casper, good to see you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Alright, gonna wash our hands again. Change. Sleep. Wake up. Change back. Okay. Now, Let's grab our animal food. Let's grab my food. Did I not? Yeah, see, the banana bread only lasts 40 minutes. Well, I guess the one that the buff lasts 41, so we'll keep the banana bread with us because that's a really good one. And then we're going to take the breakfasts. We're going to take, what did we decide? Pie. I mean the stew. And the vegetable pie. Now, the next thing... that was a mistake. As soon as I did it, I was like, oh no. My pockets are too full to change my armor. We don't really need the 5th food slot. Did I get everything back? Crap, I didn't. Here it is. I was going to say, we're missing the red bags. I'm still missing a red bag. Knew when I did that it was a mistake, and then I did it anyway. Oh, there it is. Okay. Perfect. Now we have all of our bags back. We've got all of our food options. Everything's good. Let's get out of here. Just for the sake of it, though, we still need food to eat right now. Yeah, the cake only lasts 20 minutes. Let's just eat it. We have it. We'll have really good buffs for the run over there. I mean, hopefully when we get there, the 40 minutes will still be going. Look at that stamina bar. Alright, Slinky. You are on stay, which is perfect. That's what I want you to be on. And we're gonna feed you. Ugh, that one went to Ava. Dang it. Alright, well, we're gonna be, I should have done this when we were not with everybody else. Okay. Now we're good. We've just got one less meat feed for when we're out there. But it lasts 14 minutes. Hopefully he's fine. I have everything, right? I have everything. We're not forgetting anything. This is totally fine. We're good. Okay, so we're going up here. Look at Slinky's stamina bar. This is great. At some point, we're going to have to go explore the other section of Arctic on our own, I guess. Although, some of the little side missions might take us other places. Because we've got a ton of biomes we've never even been in. But we also have a lot of side quests left to do. We have to do a whole chain of them that will unlock the vehicle, the little racer that you can make. This is pretty far away. There's the uranium that we went past. We haven't seen any more. I'm not sure if that's the only uranium spot on the map. Or if there's more of them around. There's got to either be more, or they spawn in like other exotic deposits, or they respawn, right? Because it can't be one and done. That wouldn't make any sense at all. Let's hope this goes better than the swamp too, and I don't get lost in this cave. That just occurred to me. The last time we had to go through a cave for a mission, we spent a long time wandering in circles. A long, long time. There's another little oasis over here. How steep is this? Pretty steep. The Slinky has some points into the fall damage, but not enough to completely eliminate it. We do have a much better light this time, that is true. There it is, it's that cave right there. We do have ramps. We have a couple varieties of ramps. So at least that will be nice. Oh yeah, look, blue.
We're heading back over to the lab now. It's slim, but there's also a chance Mo might stop this madness if she knows we're still here.
She must be beside herself. She can't be thinking clearly.
We might have to make some difficult choices, should the worst happen.
I don't like it, Victor. I don't want us to rely on...
And we won't. But if the time comes...
It won't.
That was the other thing in the dialogue that we missed. Their plan was to go and hang out in the bunker. Alright, so it just got real cold, so let's swap our water out. I'm going to put this in here. Alright, while I'm sorting this, the kids are actually here to say goodnight, so I will be right back. All right, Kiddo and Mini Blue both say goodnight. Let's get back in. What's the buff here? Oh, okay. 50% rate of food spoiling. Oh, so our stuff will last even longer? And then 50%. Okay, so we eat more. And then let's clear that buff. Nope, wrong button. And then let's consume this one. We can't because we're not thirsty. So we're just going to cycle through these until we get the buff for all of them. And we'll just do that every couple minutes. And that should be it. Ooh, water. Okay. Okay, I thought we were just stuck in the wall for a second there. Swap this out to this one. Coffee, tea, yeah. We would need a ramp there if we were on anything other than a slinker. Other than that, not too bad so far. We still going the right way? No. At what point did I get turned around? Yeah, I don't know when I got turned around. Because... Oh, maybe we didn't get turned around. Because now we're looping back this way. Did I not get turned around? But maybe we just need to trust the process. Let's trust the process. I don't know where I would have turned myself in a circle. So this might just be a twisty cave. Let's trust the process, and then if we get horribly lost, we'll backtrack. There's a lot of ore in here we can come back for. Please don't be... Okay, good. We're back at the other end. Hey, Christy, good to see you. Oh, no. Oh, okay. We locked up there for a second, but we're good. Okay, we're going to search the northern Arctic up this way. Not sure if this is going to require ramps. We've got the weird render line that was happening in the other Arctic. Slinky's great, though. Temperature's good. Our temperature is good. Okay, we gotta wait till nighttime, too. Dang it. I guess it gives us plenty of time to get over there. Yeti! We're gonna skip by as much as we can. See, this is where having the fall damage skill would be really good, because Slinky could just jump that, you know? But instead... Where does this connect? It's gotta be, like, up through here, maybe? Or is there another cave to go through? That's a dead end. It's gotta be this. Gotta be. I mean, the good news is we can outrun pretty much anything. Is this gonna take me where I want to go? No, not at all. We need to be going that way. That way. Hey, Kimmy, good to see you. Yeah, we gotta keep an eye out for rubies while we're out here. Either on the way out or on the way back. Okay, so this is where we came... I really should have marked where we came through this, actually. That would have been smart. But we might need some ramps, because I think it was up this wall. Potentially. What's this? Oh, super cool ice. This is a steep wall. This is a very steep wall to have to ramp. It is what it is, though. Pretty sure that's what we have to do here. Did we bring enough ramps? Is the next question. 5. That's not going to cut it. I really only brought 5 ramps? Okay. Well. Nope, that's too far. I think the goal's going to have to be little platform to little platform. Like maybe get up here. And then we can get off. Well, actually, you know what? Getting off is going to be terrible because you kind of like hop off a bit. Like the last thing we want to do is suddenly be jumping up. I could make ice ramps. That's not a bad idea, actually. Because then we can make as many of them as we want. I do have a shovel. Which bag is my shovel in? This one. Put it in there with those ones. Alright, let's hang out over here near Slinky, just in case. Ah! Did you really just blow yourself up? Oh, Slinky. Alright, we need to start a bag for this stuff. I almost threw away the ice. Trying to get the ice. Alright, let's see. Ice ramp. 5 so far. Oh, thanks, little lady. He absorbed it with his butt? Yeah, he did. I'm gonna add the bullets to that bag, too. And we're gonna start putting these ramps right there. This stamina bar is great for having to dig, by the way. It's recovering so fast. It's just a flickering bar. We don't even have to really pause. Ramps. Make another 8. Alright, that'll be 16 ramps. That's probably good. Alright, so let's see where and how we want to do this. Start here. They're a pretty unlimited resource. So we're going to make this wider than most ramps we would do. Oops. Okay, I would like it to be a little bit bigger than this, just to be safe. And then we're going to put this back in the tool bag, because I feel pretty good about it. Okay, we're going to fill in some gaps. This is like the safest ramp I've ever built. Okay, let's drop that ice. And let's get up here. I don't even know for sure that this is right. Is this a ruby? Oh, that looks like a ruby. It is. Alright, let's put the rubies and the noxious crust on Slinky. He'll hold that for us. Okay, this does open up, so this was the right way. We're gonna find the place, but we can't go in until nighttime, so that'll give us plenty of time to find a safe spot for Slinky to go. Oh no. Okay, I saw the drone and so I got off, and it's a minor miracle that we didn't just die right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Not ideal. That wasn't the best. We're doing some kind of bleed damage to this wolf. I'm not actually sure if we're going to be able to get out of this. We can unstuck. Yeah, we'd have to ramp out of this in some, like, terrible spot. Okay, where are we? Way over here. Perfect. I'll take it. That was a terrible idea. I thought for sure we'd be able to make that. Slinky took a hit, but he still got 2,000 health, so I think he's gonna be okay. Alright, there's a tower over there, but I think that's one of those, like, spawned in POI towers? I don't exactly know what we're looking for from this facility. It's supposed to be, like, launching something, the enzymes into space. Yeti. Just look everywhere. Drone there to take out. We're very much in the circle. I would imagine it to be along the edge, you know? Unless it's weirdly underground like the other one was. What's down here? Pack of wolves and a polar bear. Don't fall down there. That'd be a really bad time. That would be a really bad time. There's a lot happening right here, too. Where did we see that tower? There's usually pretty obvious signs of human activity, you know? Like the... The tower up here? The walkway. Make some more ice ramps to go up that way. Or does this go up here? Okay, it does not go up there, it looks like. Yeah, that's definitely just one of the random... That's definitely just a random tower. I think it's through a cave. I feel like if it was a cave... No. You're locked up. Okay, there we go. We found it.
All right, Prospector. We've made it to the lab. God, what a mess they've left it in. We'll get stuck in here and we'll see if we can find any more data that might help. And somewhere to seek shelter if we need to.
Obviously it's in this cave, but that was very startling. I want to kind of get a vibe for it. Okay, the door's back here. I want Slinky to be safe. Is putting him in the cave a bad idea, do we think? Maybe I should build him a spot outside the cave. Just ramp him up here or something, you know? Oh, okay, don't fall down from there. Don't fall down. That's what I'm afraid of. Is that it'll be like a bunch of stuff pouring out of the door. Which we don't want to happen. Alright, so... You know what? I'm gonna put... After what happened that last time, I'm gonna put a platform up here. Like of actual floor pieces. For him to stand on. That way, he doesn't sink into the rock. You know? Nice little spot up here. He'll be safe. I didn't think this part through. Well, I can probably still do this if I take off this floor piece. Yeah, so I can still access the ramp. Everything about this feels like a bad idea, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright, and with that taken off, nothing can get up there to get him either. He is safe. So now we just have a couple hours to kill. Take a look at my inventory. Everything is fine. Let's put this... I'll put the build pieces back in here. All of that'll be good. Let's put our flamethrower on our hotbar just for funsies. Make sure our guns are loaded. They are. Turn off my light. I'm wasting battery. I don't want to go too far. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get myself in trouble out here. I don't think anything bad will happen to us if we're in here. I would hope. You know, like, it doesn't say hide and wait for nighttime. It just says wait for nighttime before we try to go in. So we're going to stand here until, I'm guessing it's going to consider nighttime the same as sleeping. So, like, after 6 o'clock. So we're just going to hang out here and chit-chat because I don't want to tempt fate and have us die out here. It also could be a problem. Do you think I should set a spawn point up there? Should I be putting down my bed? I mean, I don't want to jinx myself that I'm going to die, but it's probably a good idea. I can put it down in the cave. Like this I'll put in the cave. Okay. That I'll put in the cave. I'm not going to build it up or anything, but just in case we die, we'll come back right there. It still wouldn't be ideal because we'd be doing like a naked run to get our stuff, but at least we wouldn't be dead. I'm not going to waste my battery either. We're just going to chill back here. We're just going to chill back here. You have the day off tomorrow? I kept thinking today was Friday. I'm going to say this really quietly, but I'm contemplating not letting the kids go to school tomorrow. No, not letting them. I should say letting them stay home. So it felt like Friday because I had that vibe going on. I'm not deciding until the morning though. And even then, I'm not going to tell them officially. I'm just going to not wake them up and see how long it takes them to wake up on their own and be like, hey mom, were you going to get us up or... We'll see how that goes. All right, my temperature's getting a little cold. Let's swap through our drinks again. And give that a chance. Fill my hunger. Yeah, kiddo in particular has been begging for just like a random day off. Like almost every day, more than normal. So like I think that it's just like for him, it's just a mental health day. He worked really hard this week because he had a couple like past due assignments and I was like, don't even talk to me about missing school when you're behind on things. Like that doesn't make any sense. So he got himself all caught back up. I think it had more to do with the fact that I told him he couldn't use his iPad this weekend if he had anything missing was the real reason for that. But, you know, who knows? But it's like the inflatable obstacle course tomorrow for like the fundraiser for the school year, and they hate it. She hates it. He's pretty neutral, but she hates it. So she doesn't want to go because she doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to go just because I think he's desperate for a day. And if I'm going to let her off when he's been begging and begging every day to stay home, that's not fair. That's not fair. So we'll see. We're at like a 90%. A 90% chance. Yeah, it's like an outside thing. The fundraisers are set up. It's one of those, it's not water, but it's one of those where like you pledge a donation for the number of laps they are able to do type of vibe. So for the middle schoolers, for kiddo, it's a color run. So they're running and people are throwing like the colored powder at them. But for Mini Blue, it's still elementary school, so it's this big bounce house obstacle course type thing. It's a whole thing. She jump scared me. I got jump scared. I didn't whisper quiet enough. Oh well. Yep, she did. She did. Like I said, I was like 98% sure that that's what we were doing. I don't know if she actually did or not, because what she came out to do was to say, can you please just take me after 10:30, because then at least I'll have missed it. I'll just go in late. It's a good day. And she hates field day as well, which is valid. The field day is the water day, and that's not a fun time. I hated that as a kid too. Like, in theory, water would be fun, but in practice, water in regular clothes, it's not like you're in swimsuits. It's like, even if you're in some type of athletic wear that's quick dry, water at school, I never liked it as a kid either. So she's not a fan, and normally I let her stay home for that, but it's field day, graduation rehearsal, and their graduation luncheon is all on that day. So I'm like, you're going. Like, so I feel like at the very least I should let her miss this one. But like, spider. I guess it's nighttime. But yeah, anyway, I'm like, you can't, I feel like they did that on purpose. Like, you have to be there for the graduation things. I think they knew what they were doing. But I think that because it's not a fundraiser, I think they're pretty chill about letting them sit out if they want to. She doesn't like it. They obviously don't want that to be the case, but I think she'd have an easier time. I know, right? It's a good thing it was over there, because I was just in my inventory messing around. I'm like, what is that sound? Alright, so what is the code here? I put it in this bag. It is 3326. Are we close enough? Oh. This mission in particular has been very heavily lagging. I'm taking out my electric tool just in case there's turrets we can deal with by cutting off their electricity. Every stage of this mission does that really lengthy pause that makes me think things are about to go horribly wrong and we're crashing. I'm gonna refresh the banana bread buff. I don't want to cut the power too far because I like having lights. All I know about this is we have to fight our way through it, obviously. Like, it... I hear something. The debuff is still the food one. It's the same symbol anyway, so I assume it's the food one. Can look real quick. Yeah, it's still the extreme chill debuff. We're in the same biome. Like, what if I just unclipped this? Although this looks like... Yeah, this is just the lights. Okay. So cutting the power to this won't help me in the inside. Do you think this is considered nighttime? There was a little thing where it went away and then came back. Okay, there's a person there. There's a person there. We're about to do this very loudly. Maybe not.
There it is. Stay alive, damn it. I'll be with you each step of the way.
I wanted to stealth a couple more of them. Can't tell if that's a turret. Okay, that's another one down. Oh, they're up on the wall. They're up on the wall. Okay, it's occurring to me that I did not put my health potions on my hotbar. Which, for right now, not really been a problem. But, let's fix that real quick. I can see them. We got a good hit on one of them. There we go. We hit him. Hit him again. Third time. There's no way. We might be hitting the wall. Because how have we not killed the guy? There we go. Oh, we broke the wall. There we go. We were definitely hitting the wall. We broke the wall. Should I be looting? Probably not. Am I going to anyway? Yes. Ah, flamethrower! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, it's so good we put in the respawn thing. Thank God. I was not prepared for flamethrowers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's dark and I can't see anything. We could be death looping right now because I can't see anything and there's spiders. There we go. Okay, we made it in. I tried to run back as soon as I realized what was happening, so hopefully we're out of range of the flamethrowers. Okay. We've got our stuff. The power for those is all inaccessible to us, so let's try to just destroy them. Ooh, I need to eat. I forgot to eat when I got back to my food. These regular ones are a bit rough. But you definitely cannot charge a flamethrower. I think we hit this thing when I did that. We haven't built one of these yet, so I don't have a clue what its range is. You know what I mean? Like, can it... what angle can it go? Oh, that's the big guy. That's the big guy. How much health does this thing have? It can reach me! Okay, it can reach us over there. The little dialogue of that was funny. Oh, they got me. I mean, we've got to be close to killing this thing. We've got to be. There we go. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just cut this one off from its power. Yeah, it's off. Okay. Okay. We're good. As long as there's not more of those. Oh. Okay, that was a regular one. That's just a regular drone, so... Not drone, turret. That's a person. There we go. This is not the most efficient way to do this, but... Oh, look at his little feet sticking up there. Is there another one over there? Yeah, there is. I mean, theoretically, as long as there's nothing else around...
Prospector, what are you doing? You don't need to do this. There's still time. You need to get off planet. Are the rest of the team still down there too? Save yourselves. Get out of there. I won't ask again.
Fight your way to the tower. Okay, that's the tower. We got those ones turned off. This place is so cool. Look at this with like the... This is like the dome, the curved glass. Love this. This place is cool. Generators. Oh, good. A new charger. Lots of batteries. Level up. So much stuff. Okay, let's do the mission and then we'll get the things. Ah. They're on one of these. I can't see them. Are you hitting your own wall? So it turns out that's an NPC thing too, not just a... We need more hot drinks. It's another one of the big drones. It's very cold in here. Yeah, it's one of the big ones. Missed it. We want to kill this before it can drop its little explosive drones. Shotgun. These are also like freakishly strong NPCs. How did that not kill you? I mean, I say that. I'm also tanking their shots really, really well. Really? There we go. That got the person. Okay, it's gotta be through the cave again. Solar panel? Why is there a solar... Oh, it's not a cave anymore. It's like a canyon. Okay, never mind. It's like, why is there a solar panel in this cave? That doesn't make any sense at all. I don't need this gruel. I feel like I've been taking the gruel instead of the ammo casings. And that's not what I want. We are almost through the pistol's durability.
I've got it. I've managed to track her comms. She's straight up ahead. If you hurry, you can catch up to her.
Okay, so we have to search the main complex to find the door code. So there were a couple different buildings we didn't go in over here. The barracks. Rec room. Storage. Whoa, armor stand. Okay. Oh, it's a little toilet. There's not usually, like, bathrooms with toilets. Ooh, this is gonna be great. Look at all this kitchen stuff. All these, like, homestead decorations. Oh yeah, tower code. 4255.
Keep going, Prospector.
Eaters. Okay, we'll come back to loot around. 4255. Where's the out? Nope, I'm stuck on the chairs. What's in the rec room? Oh, this is cool. Little computer setup. Teddy bear. Record players with records? This is great. There's so much stuff in here. Okay, good. Slinky's still fine. It suddenly occurred to me that I never actually checked on Slinky. Four, 255. Thanks, guys.
You're almost there. God, we're so close. We can stop her.
Oh! can't actually see that thing. You're scum. Rude. I think it's like behind a... Let's go shotgun. Security cameras, that's fun. So many
The
bobbleheads.
helmet. We're too late. She tricked us. Iris, I'm sorry, but we have to do it.
No, I won't do it.
It's this, or we all die. We're too damn late, Iris. We didn't make it. Look at the satellite. She's about to pull the trigger on us.
Uh-oh. What are we doing? Oh, examine the helmet. Okay. Oh no.
Emergency announcement. Any remaining personnel on planet have 1 minute to get to orbit. The terraforming process has been initiated.
No, Victor, I won't do it. I can't.
We have no other choice. She's going to destroy the whole bloody planet with us still on it. There's no way.
Victor, please, I can't. I just can't. There has to be another way.
You can't, but I can.
Activates
Sorry.
orbital laser.
Sorry. Don't look.
Iris team? Oh god, no! No! I told you to get off planet! I can't stop it! It's already begun! I'm sorry! Christ! I'm so sorry!
You bastard!
Iris, God, I'm sorry. There was no other option. You agreed to the plan earlier.
I thought we would find another way, but you killed her! Mo. Oh, Mo, she was... God, she was better than all of us. I can't do this. I need space. Don't you dare follow me, Victor!
Prospector, we should probably all head back to Eden. An incident on this scale is bound to be noticed by the UDA. We need to be prepared for the fallout. I'll meet you there. God, what have I done?
Yeah, like we were all gonna die. There we go. Okay, I was like, it still says look to the sky. I mean, to be fair, she did tell us to get off the planet. We get the achievements for finishing that mission. So many batteries. Oh my gosh. We want all of this stuff. Well, hold on. My backpack's full. Let's take a minute. We've got so much stuff. All right, we're gonna destroy that. We don't use those.
Prospector, she's refusing to talk to me. I'm sorry. I managed to catch up with her on her way back to Eden. We had quite an intense discussion. I know I did the right thing. There would have been far more people dead if I hadn't. But she may never forgive me. And she doesn't have to. We were able to agree on one thing, however. Mo, while clearly driven to extremes by her anger, was a source of hope for many. We agreed that in order to preserve her memory, we are going to keep the finer details of today from the UDA, or anyone else that comes asking. We wouldn't want it to reflect badly on her. Her family will be devastated enough as it is, not to mention Sol. We both agreed that it's better if he doesn't know. I'm deeply sorry that you were involved in this tragedy. We all cared for Mo in our own ways. But she started the Iris Inquisition with a mission. The truth of Group 15 and the UDA's meddling is still out there. We still have a job to do. For now, that's my focus. What you do now is up to you. Either way, take care. And please, keep moving forward, no matter what this place throws at you. For Mo.
Industrial nightstand. What was through here? Another toilet. We have to take at least one toilet. We have to take at least one toilet. It wasn't that bad. I agree. Other than the lighting ourselves on fire. And I feel like I knew that fire was in the game, but still, I wasn't anticipating it. And you have to anticipate it. But it wasn't so bad. It's a good thing I brought as much ammunition as I did, and we definitely went through a lot of durability on our guns. But we never even touched any of our slugs. We still have 86 shotgun shells left. So the rifle carried us, for sure. There's a lot here that we're obviously not going to get. Does this building have a purpose? Like, we're going to take as much as we can now, and then, like, we can come back later. That was in here. Put that in with the toilet. Like, there's so much good stuff here. So much good stuff. I think the worst part was how hard it was to see. It was really difficult to see where they were. So for a lot of it, I felt like I was just kind of blindly shooting in that direction, but it worked. In the storage closet where you got the stand, there was a sign on the wall. This one? These ones? That's not where I got the stand. This one was. Oh yeah, they weren't supposed to multiply. These are the signs that you can type whatever you want on. Like, if we took them, they would blank, and then we could type in whatever we wanted. Barbed wire fencing. That'd be fun. You spent some time with this, but only good at building? Listen, building. Building is a good skill. I can only wish I was good at that. The amount that you can do with the building in this is crazy. Like, it takes a long time. I feel like. And a lot of resources. We're going to put this in with the batteries. And the solar panel. Okay. I truly don't need any of this. Like, I feel like I'm focusing on the wrong things, if you know what I mean. But at the same time, I want the things. Like, I don't really need that many batteries. But we're going to take them all. We're taking all of them. There's these ones. Another generator. We have the other generator over with our oil fields. 3 cans of biofuel. Okay. So we're taking all, like, the big expensive things. A charger. Yeah, we need the charger. Oh, there's solar panels on the roof? Oh, yeah. Flat solar panels. Nice. I didn't even see those. Thank you. They're on the back, too. We could have so much power. Maybe I can put more than 2 lights in my base. One, two, three, four. Oh, that one's full now. Sort so I can actually see what's what. And these can go in there. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, there's so much more, like, building materials. I'd love to take some of the decorations back with us. Oh, we can put it's like a TV on the wall. God, I love that. Okay. Focus. We're focusing. Mannequins must be stored separately. They learn faster in pairs. I like the spelling on mannequins. The mannequin spelling is a nice touch. They only need 1 toilet. Marble kitchen bench. We already have most of this. I don't have the kitchen storage. Like the kitchen storage bench pieces. I don't have those. So I'm going to take at least 1. Do they stack? Nope. I didn't think so. A lot of building pieces don't stack. I don't think I even have space in my kitchen for that. We're gonna have to come back for sure. The heaters are cool. We have a bunch of the air conditioners, but we don't live where heat is required. That monitor's got a picture on it. There's not much in here in terms of, like, loot. Like, all the chests have been empty. The lockers. So it's a lot of decoration, but not much else. Usually these POIs have a lot more loot in boxes and such. I'm not complaining. We're getting a crap ton of things. It's just an observation. Not a complaint. Workshop. Okay. Holy... It's everything. Are you kidding me? A new furnace, cement maker, a foundry. Oh, we don't have an electric carpentry bench. We don't have one of those. Fabricator, a free one of these residue cleansers. This is insane. Another toilet. This place is fully set up. Like, if you didn't already have a really good base... Oh, hello. Okay. Do not respond if it speaks. These wooden stands with all the signs as if they, like, can talk are so funny. Advanced textiles bench. We don't have the advanced masonry bench either. We have that. We don't have this. It's not really going to fit in my base. We're going to have to do some retrofitting to make any of this stuff actually work. Oh, storage boxes? Yeah, see, none of them have anything in them, which is fine. There's an upstairs. This is so much stuff. Okay, this is more decorative. Chem bench, we have that. But imagine if our little spot had like an eye wash station and all kinds of cool stuff. You could probably start checking all of the... This is all reinforced glass too, which is nice. You don't usually see that for like an indoor location. These biofuel tanks are full. It is a shame that this is so far out in the middle of nowhere, because yes, it would be a nice base. They did a good job. All right, let's sort through some of these workstations. These are all the ones we don't already have. Do I want a second one of any of this, right? Like, we could take the organic residue cleanser. The only problem I have with the electric furnace is that I would my building character gets the buff where it smelts 15% faster. So I don't want a regular one, but I could break it down. Like, you could take all this and just break it down into its parts. Destroy all these things and just take the pieces. Hey, let's fill our oxygen while we're right here. Oh, never mind, because we unhooked all the things. Never mind. Okay. Oh, we're not even done. What's over here? Animal pens? Metal food trough. It's huge. Ranching station. Chicken trophy. We're taking the chicken. Oil barrel. That's full. We don't need this. But we also don't have one. So, like, we kind of do need it, really. Animal beds. Stone water trough. From, like, right here, I thought maybe it had a duck in it. It doesn't. But it would be cool if it did. This thing encumbered us, so we gotta get rid of that, but I don't need the oil. And now we're moving so slow. There's so much stuff here. Another solar panel. So much stuff. Put the chicken in the bag. Can you put these things in bags? No, that'd be an exploit. That would be like an exploit and a half. I say I think the battery was under here, right? It was this staircase that had it. Because it was between this one, or was the battery on the other set? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, once we get back to Slinky, Slinky's carrying the barrel for sure. We have to make it back. I feel like we should have infiltrated at night and then just waited for daylight. Look how much easier this would be in the day. Can we take the turret? Probably not. You can't usually use these turrets. Well, let me pick it up. Black market. Automated defense turret flamethrower. Yeah, that thing was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I liked this place a lot. I liked this mission. I liked the story. There's a wind turbine up there, but we don't need it. We do need food, though. Eat these things. The story of... Oh, I got 3 talent points. Oh, right. This one had a talent point thing on it. Oh, I can't pick up the... Really? I can't pick this one up, and you can't break this thing. But the rest of it I could take, but I can't take that battery. Yeah, much better ending than Long Dark. I will say, though, that this feels... like a more definitive ending. The end of Prometheus was when we discovered that they killed the species here, right? Like, there was a sentient species that the UDA destroyed and murdered by doing what they did. And that was the big discovery. And so this was the follow-up to that, and dealing with that, and learning that obviously the entire thing was preventable. Okay, you guys are in charge of making sure I set my spawn point when we get home. Somebody write that down. I'm leaving that in your hands. If anything happens to me, I get to blame chat for it. This can go in there. Alright, let's go grab Slinky. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh. Okay. Oh no, it encumbers Slinky too. Alright, well we'll carry it because when we ride Slinky, it'll be fine. Polar bear right there. The plan is going to be to run right past it though. You're hungry. Oh yeah, the ending to this. So we killed Mo. Mo is now dead. Where do you go from here? You know what I mean? So I'm assuming there's not like another DLC after this one that would carry on any type of story. Because now Mo's dead. They decided to hide it. That's not just like, not to say they can't, right? I didn't see this coming. I kind of thought that the end was like, okay, that's it. And then the new DLC will be the new DLC. I didn't think that they were going to put them together. You know what I mean? Like make it a continuation. Okay, please don't get hurt by this. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, Slinky. Thank you for not dying. But obviously, they're all still there. You know what I mean? Like Iris, Victor, Eden in general. Everyone's still here. I wonder if they'll do some narration. Like, there's been a couple times where the people have randomly talked outside of it being part of a mission. Like, I wonder if they'll randomly chat about this. You know what I mean? Because it's weird that they left it off like, we should all go back to Eden and whatever. And then... But there's no more mission. This was it. Story over. Oh, the dog's fighting about Slinky. Now we gotta find our way back out of here. I'm pretty sure the cave was like right here, maybe? But we want to go like this away. I think it's this away. Yeah, Mo definitely went crazy. Mo for sure lost it. Oh no. Come on. No. There we go. I don't need to fall down one of those deadly cliffs a second time. I don't know how many rubies we need, but we have 20 plus a bunch to go in the residue cleanser, so it's a lot. The update for this week is adding rubies to purchase. Are we going the right way? Yes. To be able to purchase rubies from the workshop. Pets are so funny when they just randomly hate people. Just salt. I see the pink of the salt, and I think it might be ruby sometimes. But it's just salt. We were well prepped, though. Our food did good. That was a great call, Kimmy, on the ice ramps. It worked perfectly. And now I think the cave entrance is this way. It's not this, is it? Wait, is it this? It might be this. It is. This is totally it. Okay, cool. Well. Ooh, rubies. We didn't have to go as far as I thought. Oh, didn't mean to do that. That's the downside to the slinkers, is they can't really carry that much. One oil barrel was too much. I don't need any ore enough to make it worth it to be going through the rest of this stuff. There's a lot of ore in this cave, but there's not really anything I'm short on. Other than ruby, because we just don't have that at all. So we're running past a lot of stuff, but we just truly don't need it. You got bamboozled by energy drink packaging colors? Oh, did they change the color on you? That's water. Gonna be ready to switch back to our cold drink. Yeah, it just got real hot. I didn't mean to get off Slinky. It just got real toasty. Alright, where do we put my good water? Well, not good water. I should say cold water. Okay, and then let's get rid of any hot buffs. There we go. Perfect. We're all the way over where our oil is, but it's just not worth... Is this silica? Limestone, okay. Slinky can't carry it anyway, so... Why bother, right? This would be a good place to get limestone if we were building in limestone. Yeah, so pretty much out here and then right towards home. It's a new yellow-green colored can. Expected lemon lime. It was melon. Oh. That is disappointing. Hate that. When you, like, really think you're getting something and then it's definitely something else. Because our oil is right up there. It's not worth stopping for. I'm glad we had Slinky. I'm glad we had Slinky. I'm glad we have the speed module and the good stamina. I don't normally bring mounts on missions, but this one was perfect for it. He was safe from the combat. We were able to maneuver through all of that really easily. We didn't have to fight anything out there. Except that wolf because we fell in the pit, but I don't really count that. We wouldn't have had to fight it if we didn't fall in the pit. Can we go see what the whole... Oh yeah, the cave down there? Yeah, we can go see if we can build down into that cave. That was loud. Has it been hot here? It's starting to get hot. Give this a second to catch up. We're starting to get into the days that are getting up towards 90. It's still mostly comfortable days, though. Like mid-80s, low 80s. We had last weekend's lunch with my aunt and uncle who were here from Massachusetts on vacation. So they invited my parents to meet them for lunch, and I tagged along. And they sat outside, like on the patio of the restaurant, and it was breezy. And they were like, it's kind of cold. Do you guys want to go inside? Like, it was, I think 79 or 80. It was so nice. I was like, no, this is great. Like, I will happily sit outside. Let's enjoy every moment of, like, okay to be sitting outside weather that we can get. Oh no, the humidity's still terrible. Tomorrow's supposed to be 92, I guess. So I guess, yeah, tomorrow's pretty bad. Pollen's been really bad. What is the humidity? I guess it's only 70 right now. It's nighttime, though. I know, yeah, that's the other thing. Field day, it's gonna be 92 tomorrow. And I don't think I finished explaining that. The fact that it's one of those things where it's like, you can give a flat donation, but really it's always worded as like, you know, I'm pledging $10 for every lap that they run, right? Or however much money, but that's how it works. You're pledging on the number of laps that they're going to run, which is kind of terrible. Because even though most people don't actually do it that way, like that's the idea, but most people, us included, anytime we ever did it, we just gave a flat monetary donation. All right, let's see. Rubies. I'm gonna put over here. So it's not fun. It's not like, yay, inflatables, let's have a good time. It's work. They're pushing them to get done. I'm going to... What's in my medical bag that I can't put my health potions away anymore? Oh, bandages. Okay. Put those in there. I'm not sure what we're gonna need to get down into that pit. We might have to fall into the pit and then build out. I'm pretty sure it's just a regular cave. All these new workstations are not going to fit. Oh, I guess we did have the advanced masonry bench. Yeah, we did have the advanced masonry bench. It's the carpentry bench that's not going to fit here. And the composter is obviously way bigger than this one. You're already mid-80s, but it's going to be 32 tomorrow overnight. That's crazy. That is a big difference. That is a big difference. Alright, the storm's almost over. Yeah, it's this thing right here that I'm assuming it's probably just a regular cave. I don't know if we can put the composter outside. Alright, we've got 30 minutes. Do we want to go try to get down to that cave hole? Or do we want to go pick up Simba? What do you guys want to do? We only have enough time to do one of those things. We can drop this thing on the ground. We should fix the shovel. Oh, set my spawn point. Haha. Thank you, Claudettes. And if anyone else said it, I just saw Claudette's first. What was I looking for? I was coming to look for something. I was coming this way. I dropped that outside. What was I doing? I feel like I was going to try to take something out of the bag, but it's not these stations. I put the stuff away. I truly do not know what I was... Oh, my shovel! Haha, that was it. Yep. That was it. Repairing my shovel, so if I need it next time, it's already repaired. Because if my shovel had been in poor quality, then that genius plan would not have worked. And it would have been a horrible moment of frustration when I was like, ice ramps, that's the best idea ever. Let me grab my shovel. And then my shovel was a complete disaster. That would have been just my luck. Good night, Abby. It was good to see you. Alright, I see a cave hole. I see a Simba rescue. Let's go look at the cave hole. I'm not sure... Not sure who I want to bring over there. Maybe we'll bring Slinky. Maybe we'll bring Slinky. Slinky's probably fastest. You ran up and didn't get caught on fire too badly. If I hadn't panicked and just stood in the flames, it might have been okay. Standing in the flames was not my finest moment. That actually would also be perfect for one of the armor sets that has, like, fire resistance. But typically, those aren't the sets you would wear going into the Arctic. I also don't need all these bullets. Let's empty that out a bit. So we don't need more than the stack. Like, one stack each of ammunition again. Is more than enough. I'm going to put the composite arrows away. We don't need that. That can go back there. Yeah, I was not prepared for flamethrowers. Not prepared. Alright, let's repair the gun. Nope, I can't because I don't have any titanium. Good thing I have 80 trillion titanium in here. That's an exaggeration. It actually comes out to so little at the end, like 69 pieces from all that we brought back. All right, let's repair that. Perfect. Even my batteries aren't going to fit anywhere. What am I going to do with all these batteries? To be fair, though, I don't really need them either. I don't think... Maybe we'll bring the raptors. We could bring Talon. Let's bring Talon. I don't need any of the oil that's over there. Can you really just not get out of here? Are you being for serious right now? Okay, got it. Keep. Okay, let's go. Let's go look at what's happening over here. I think I'm heading in the wrong direction. I am. I need to go this way. I could actually power up the Arctic base and improve it a little bit. Because of the fact that I go to the Arctic pretty regularly for resources, I really should build up that base a little bit better. It has that random ice wall. Yeah, I'll bring some concrete walls over there and actually fix it. It might be worth it. Maybe I'll put some talent points into pistols. I've never bothered with pistols before, but obviously I did here because the ammunition is free and we've gotten hundreds and hundreds of it. But it actually does a decent job. I mean, we're taking out the raptors with 2 pistol shots to the head. And that's without any extra talent points into pistols. So maybe now that I have 3 extra, I'll put some into pistols. Hey, Mark, are you going to take the landing pad for the drop pods? Wait, I could have taken one from that place? That didn't even occur to me. I thought those were just like set pieces. Okay, so we're going to hop down and I'm going to leave Talon up here. I totally should have tried to pick one of those up. That's a base that I think would be worth going back to, for sure. There was so much there. All right, we've got 4 full oil barrels here. Could have taken one of those. Dang it. Would have been such a good idea. But does that mean I could use it, right? So I probably could have used it to summon my drop pod. Because I could have used it and then brought it back. You know, like called my pod over there. There was more than one of those little pads.
I regret everything.
That would have been such a good idea. I wish I'd thought of it. These bases are really cool, though, and not hard to find. You know what I mean? Like, I know my ramp is here, and it's clearly on the map right here. So finding it and going back there, not too bad of a problem. Okay, so we only have to ramp this section, because this section's already naturally a ramp, so I think that this is just going to be like a standard old ore thingy. But yeah, it didn't take long to get over there at all. So I think the next mission that we're gonna do, put this back to these. The next mission that we're gonna do, these worm. Maybe there'll be exotics down here. The next mission we're gonna do, I think, is the one that's going to. There are exotics down here. Unlock. Another one of the trader people. The merchants. Maybe the one for boss materials. Salt deposit. Yeah, nothing too exciting, but excited to have the exotics. That was worth it. Now we gotta get out of here so we can put this on Talon. Yeah, the fact that there was the natural ramp here made this a lot less bad than I expected as well. I am going to need a ramp to get up this, though. And boom. Perfect. And we're good. Everything's leaving us alone. We timed that to like right before the spiders would have come out too. That was perfect. One of those big guys. Alright, Talon, take this stuff for me, will you? You can have a skill in... Let's do... Stamina regen. No, let's do max health. Max health. Okay, let's go home. It's not worth the weight of trying to bring that oil back. Not when I don't need it for anything. My camel can carry all the bottles. It's got like 7 cargo slots. So when I actually do a run for oil barrels, I ride the camel. Ooh, oh, that's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. I'm curious where the other biomes will be. I think my favorite thing about this map is that you can bring all of the merchants to be centrally located. So much nicer than having to, like, run all across the map to find them. Come on. There we go. I love that part. Did I get off track? A little bit. I saw a little beacon there and I was like, I like how it hit 7 p.m. and the temperature just plummeted. Yeah, I'm gonna run into Eden to take the next mission. I want to. We're not gonna do it right now. I want to see where it's located, though. But yeah, we're gonna go into Eden. Maybe they'll say something. Alright, good job, Talon. Whoa! Hello. What the heck was that? Alright, Talon, give me this stuff back. Otherwise, I'll find that on him, like, forever from now. Okay. Put that in there. And that one. Yeah, so we ended up with 171 ruby. Plus the, what was it, 57? Yeah, 228 ruby. We'll be able to do a lot with that. Put that in there. I think I don't even know what it's used in. I mean, there's a couple of alternate recipes for things like the solar panel, but the laser sidearm only takes 5. Oh, but we have to make shaped rubies first. Where do we do that? Where does one shape the ruby? Not in there. Where would make sense to shape a ruby? You don't smelt it. Items. Ruby. Shaped ruby. Oh, the glass working bench. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. There it is. I knew that. I knew I'd seen it. We're going to be able to make 76. That's going to take 40 minutes. It's going to get through whatever it managed to get through. But we're not going to see the end of it. We're not going to see the end of it tonight, that's for sure. Let's put the glass in this one. I can rearrange that later. Alright, let's go sleep. I should put, like, lights all over the outside of the base, too. Like, the big spotlight kind of lights. I can go 5,000 Kelvin like Carl. Oh, did the update come out? Yeah, the ruby was what they were adding. Let's run in. I wonder if they're gonna be here. Does it show what shaped ruby was good for? Yeah, well. The laser sidearm, the defense turret, the mining laser, alternate recipes for solar panels, and then some of the fire and frost and electric and poison conversion attachments. Converts laser fire to fire damage. So I guess you would take your laser sidearm and then convert it into something else? Why would you want to do that? Well, I mean, I guess then you'd have a powered gun that works on electricity, like the battery, instead of ammunition. So yeah, okay, I get it. As soon as I said it, I was like, wait, what? But now I get it. So if you didn't want laser damage, you wanted something that would just shoot fire, then you could change your laser sidearm. The cold steel ingot is an interesting one. Like, I can see the ruby for, like, the solar panels, for obviously the laser things and the Tesla coil, but an alternate for cold steel? Yeah, instead of steel and ice, you can make it out of ruby steel and ice. You get two of them. Very strange. Alright, let's see if Iris has anything to say.
I wonder how the influence of exotics might affect these samples.
Yeah, it's just their regular old dialogue. Okay. There's actually, when we go down this one to get to this little speeder thingy, we'll get 2 more character talent points for this too. So it's a total of 5 for doing this map. Okay, anyway, what do we have left? We have the cultivation specialist, so farming, and we have the black market one. This is the one I want to do. It looks like it's going to be in that swampy area.
A Norex contractor has chosen a rather inconvenient patch of wilderness to conduct business.
Yeah.
They require a degree
Oh,
of
swamp.
protection whilst they establish themselves. Strike a bargain, and try not to ask too many questions.
Yeah, it looks like it's in the swamp. So, procure biomass from a world boss. We already have that? Can I, Claudette? We already have some. So maybe that'll be easy enough.
Bag. Norex figured out a way to tether me to one of your ghastly enviro suits. I've marked an objective. It's simple enough that even a meat sack with a room temperature IQ should be able to manage it.
Hello,
Norex
meat bag.
wants data. I want to be anywhere else. Since neither of us gets what we want, get to work.
Wow. He's friendly. I mean, I guess he's the black market guy, but still. He is a little cranky. Alright, we're gonna go grab the flare gun and just put it in my inventory. I just want to see where this is. We obviously do not have time to go wherever it is, especially if it's in the swamp. There's a scorpion at my door. Not anymore. You know what else I want to look up is these things. What the heck are the tails and stuff good for? I always forget that I can search in here. Scorpion. Not What's scoria? Scorpion tail. Oh, okay. Scorpion, hedgehogs, lures, and fishing rod. Okay. And the pincher makes the pincher trap. Oh, okay. Alright, I get it. So, some really niche crafting recipes. I definitely don't need those. Where did I leave my flare gun? The chicken noise was so funny. Alright, flare gun. Here we are. Thought I had some flares left. Really don't have any flares? I forgot I had this rifle. No flares, huh? I already have so much random stuff in here. There's already batteries and wind turbines. Just want to see on the map where it is. Okay, what do I need? Sulfur. 1 piece of sulfur. Except I should probably make a couple just so that if I miss... Let's make 5. Just for funsies. Okay, so procure biomass. So if I just put some of this... Be prepared to face a world. Oh, so it wants me to actually fight a boss. Alright, so we actually have to, like, go fight a boss over here. Which is interesting because it... Like, I can see world bosses on the map. And it doesn't tell me what they are. Like, it doesn't tell me what this is. So, here's hoping it's not something horrifying. Probably gonna be a hammerhead. It's the swamp. Like, it would make sense for it to be a hammerhead. Let's put this down. We actually still have over 10 minutes. Let's go pick up Simba and see what that's all about. We have time. Probably just enough time to decide where we're going to leave it. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Because we can either bring it back with us or drop it off at the other outpost. Not sure which one's going to make the most sense. So we'll save that boss fight for next time. I think for the most part, we're set up, right? I remember the hammerhead bosses being a giant pain in the butt. But we have what we need. We've got tons of ammo, tons of health stuff. Oh, the fact that Slinky ate silage means that they are out of food in there. So when we get back, I gotta remember that too. They need food. I always put silage at like the far corner of the food trough. So since they eat stuff from left to right, if they make it to the silage, it means they're almost out of food. I haven't come through this cave in a while. I don't know how much I will utilize this merchant on this map. But I feel like to be able to get some of the boss items onto Olympus, for example, would be really helpful. I always go back and reference Olympus just because it's like they've added so much cool stuff, but Olympus, you don't have any of the fun stuff. I mean, fun is subjective, but you know what I mean. All the new fancy stuff that gets added can't use on that map. So to have ways to trade for stuff from the bosses... Dribbler, Tusker, nothing too scary. I gotta remember to change my modules back too. I don't need the ones that I'm using currently anymore. We've got a couple things to still do. We need to do the uranium mining. We need to see what that's all about. And then we need to do... I don't really care too much about the farming trader. So after this is probably going to be that string of missions to unlock the vehicle. We'll do that. And then I'd say we're probably good on this map. All right, let's see. Where are you, friend? There you are. All right, so it's not a cool looking one at all. It's kind of a bummer. Oof. That sounded way more dramatic than it needed to. All right, Simba. Your name is staying Simba. All right, you're on follow. You're just a baby, so please don't die. All right. Can you make it out of the pit now? I find that the mounts don't really follow if you're mounted. There we go. See, but we hopped off the mount and now there it is. We want to be over there. This way works, but it's not the most direct route to where we're going. Actually, you know what? Why am I even bringing him over here? Maybe we just bring... Maybe we just go back to base. Okay, you just like spawned in on top of me. No, we'll go over here. I left all the silage and stuff. We have stuff to pick up from this anyway. I do remember an arc where my mount followed my other mount into a hole. Oh, man. Arc is funny. That's another game I gotta go back and play more. I love that game. But I still really would like to go and do the rest of the maps. Boss fights, the caves, all the things. I've been playing Starfield recently in my own time. That's kind of been my off-stream, in my own time game because it had the big update recently. And the new DLC. It's been like 2 years. I forgot entirely how to play. Alright, looks like we need to fix the ice wall. The ice wall has not held up very well. I heard talking. Is there a drone? Okay, you're creepy. Startled me. Here's our monkey friend. Maybe that's what I heard. Okay, maybe what I heard was the monkey. That could have been it. Alright, I need you to line yourself up with the door. Can you do that for me? You line yourself up with the door and then come inside. I'll leave you here. At least for now. No! No, monkey, no! Can you just please come in a little bit further? Please? Thank you. There we go. Now I can... How is that orange? Do those hearts look orange? I feel like it looked orange. I guess they were a little more orange. I've had Dinkum since it first came out too, and I've played it since it first came out. And I don't think I've ever even made it to winter. It's one of those... Oh, your little sneeze. I forgot they sneeze. It's one of those games that, like, I start and stop, and start and stop, and start and stop. But then I start over because I don't remember what I was doing. And all this silage I left behind. Let's take it back with us. Let's take it back. Let's go... Let's go home the other way. Let's make it full circle. Sleeky can handle it. Pretty much just run right past everything. Yeah, let's go back this way. Hello, Slinker. Hey! Rude. You didn't even have a child. Ugh, they look so scary. It's like a venom face. No, no, monkeys. Good night, Kevin. Oh. You just domesticated a critter, you have no idea what it is? Really? Oh, okay, that didn't hurt too bad. We're good. We are good. This stamina bar is great. I'm pretty sure it's mostly because of the module, and it's fantastic. I should play Dinkum again. I think I could pretty easily pick up the last game of it that I was playing. I was recording it for a while. We had the game I was streaming for a bit. But then, yeah, I think... I don't even know if we made it to autumn. A Boracoot? That's fun. The male version of a bandicoot. So much has changed since the last time I played. So much has changed. Yeah, we're not fighting the Sandworm Queen. No, thank you. I was wondering that, if, like, you would just... I mean, the symbol's on the map now. If you could just come fight the Sandworm Queen for the heck of it. If you want to. Because there's a whole... Well, not a whole bunch, but there's a decent amount of stuff you can make with the resources from it. But we might have enough of the eggs to make it as it is. It's not like the... It's not like the Rime Tusk on Prometheus from Great Hunts, where you need to kill it like 7 times just to be able to make the armor. I'm still vaguely bitter about that. So unbalanced. So unbalanced. Yeah, the vestige is probably worth a lot. It wasn't hard to kill. I think most boss fights, it was a little bit time consuming, but not bad. I think the only boss fight that I've ever had that was terrible was the hammerhead the first time. And to be honest, even the second time when we actually managed to kill it was still pretty annoying. Alright, we're almost back. We went full circle around the map. So we did both. We went down the hole near the oil and we saved Simba. I was kind of hoping Simba would be cool. We still don't have a fun Slinker variant, but she's plain. She's very plain. It's okay, we love her anyway. She might be going to Mini Blue, I'm not sure. Mini Blue wants a breeding pair, but I can't remember if I gave her a boy or a girl. I don't know which one she needs to complete her set. But it's possible. She needs a girl. That's probably where Simba's going to end up. Alright, so that was pretty perfect timing. We are going to call it here. When we pick back up next time, we'll go figure out what this is. We'll take the Ubis. We'll run through the swamp. Park the Ubis somewhere, hopefully. And try to fight whatever that is. I think I'll probably prepare for a hammerhead fight. I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up. I might look it up and just see what kind of fight it's going to be. And then make sure we're prepped. But that'll be the next stream, which is probably going to be Tuesday, I would guess. Next stream, we're going to go back to drawing a complete blank on the name of the pirate game we're playing. Complete blank. Can we raid Pi? Let's find out. I couldn't the last time I tried, but let's find out if we can. So yeah, Tuesday, that'll be Windrose. That's what it is. Thank you. Completely drew a blank on that. So that should be the next one. Let's see. Sorry, it's a couple clicks to get to this. And we want to redirect. We can redirect. Oh, we can. We can. Pi is an option. Pi is currently playing State of Decay 2. So if you guys want to hang out, the stream will send you over there. Tell Pi we say hello. And like I said, I'll be back on Sunday with our next stream, which should be Windrose. Put that in the Discord usually, but the streams go up on YouTube on the same day. So if you enjoyed tonight's stream and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell if you haven't done so already. And I will hopefully see you over in Pi stream. Have a good one, everybody.